And for so many years, every year on June 4th, we would see people in Hong Kong, we would see kids with their parents, we would see teachers leading their students, we would see the younger and also the older generations gathering together at Victoria's Park in Hong Kong, lighting our candles, chanting slogans, singing songs in memory of those who sacrificed on June 4th in 1989. A few weeks ago, I came across this page on Instagram that is called the Northern Square. And the page owner asked a question to its Chinese audience. He asked, "Where did you first know about June 4th?" Some said they first know about June 4th from the very courageous teachers in China who risked their careers and also lives to pass on the truth. Some said they first heard about June 4th when they study abroad where they have free access to uncensored and also unfiltered information online. And a lot more said they first heard about June 4th in Hong Kong. They heard about June 4th from the people at Victoria's Park attending the annual candlelight vigils. They heard about June 4th and learned about June 4th when they saw the pile of shame that was standing in the center of the Hong Kong University. They saw the statues of the goddess of democracy in every university in Hong Kong. And that's how they hear about June 4th. But since 2019, all of these were taken away from the people of Hong Kong by the Chinese Communist government. We're no longer able to hold any kinds of candlelight vigils in Hong Kong. Pillar of shame, goddess of democracy statues were being destroyed, removed. June 4th, Tianamen massacre became forbidden, banned words in Hong Kong. Simply by saying these words could lead you to time in jail indefinitely. And we saw that activists and organizers of these vigils, Li Cheyan, Chao Han-tong, and so many more other pro-democracy activists from Hong Kong, like Joshua Wong, like my friend Owen Chow, they were detained. And like me, myself, and my friends from Hong Kong standing here today, we don't know when is the next time we're going to meet them. And that is what is happening in Hong Kong right now. 2 weeks ago, our friends from HADC published a report showing that there's currently more than 1,000 political prisoners in Hong Kong. They were charged, detained, put behind bars, and tortured simply for advocating for democracy, simply for fighting for the very fundamental rights that we Hong Kongers deserve as a human being. And a week ago, we saw the horrific Xinjiang police file released. And we saw that more than 20,000 Uyghurs, their detainment information were being listed. More than 2,884 Uyghurs, the youngest was detained at the age of 14. They were detained for no reason. So today I'm standing here to commemorate not just the very brave souls that sacrificed during the Tianamen massacre, but every soul and every life taken away from us by the Chinese Communist Party. And I want to say that the government, that the Chinese Communist regime, they can ban every word. They can ban the words of June 4th, Tiananmen massacre in Hong Kong, but they cannot stop us from telling our stories. They can ban candles from being lit in Hong Kong, but they cannot stop these candlelights from Victoria's Park from becoming the spark that is going to ignite changes all across the globe. Nothing can stop us from forgetting. Nothing can stop us from telling the stories. And we're not forgetting these stories of the souls that sacrificed on June 4th, 1989. We're not forgetting the stories of Hong Kongers, Tibetans, Uyghurs, and every oppressed communities and individuals. So today I want to ask every one of you here to light a candle tomorrow on June 4th, to light a candle every year on June 4th, to remember every soul sacrificed, and to take actions to continue telling our stories, to continue turning the candlelights in Victoria's Park in Hong Kong into sparks that can turn into real changes. And let us continue our work, continue telling our stories, until the day that we are free to go back to Hong Kong, to regather at Victoria's Park, to regather and to commemorate these brave souls in our homelands, until the day that we are free. Thank you.